Hello and welcome to the Saitama Stadium. The teams then, Lazio against Barcelona. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Deftly done. Oh, he couldn't quite make it. Arda Turan, Jordi Alba. Aimed long and direct. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, if he wants that ball to make it, then he has to pass it with a bit more zip. I think he knew as soon as it left his boot, it was going to be cut out. Just lacked a little more power.
Looks to thread it through. Closer. They've scored!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
Barcelona didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Lulic plays it out to the wing. Felipe Anderson, promising cross. Back out it comes. Barcelona are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
And it's closer. A real chance to break. Cut out in the nick of time. And the defence can get it clear. Now it's closer. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Daniel Alves. Messi. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Rakitic. Aimed forward. Dani Alves. Firmly met. Parolo looks to slip it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
It may look like a predictable long ball forward, but it's very effective, and the run just needs a slight tweak to beat the offside. They look as though they can make this come together.
Now it's Messi. Messi's cross. That's gone a long way up and away. Fine defending there. Felipe Anderson. Closer with the ball through. Barcelona got lucky. They have escaped lightly. Rakitic. Crunching tackle. Now it's Candreva. Some are shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick. And it's Turan. Tries a through ball. Radu. Lulic. It's a loose ball. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. So what now? Radu goes on a charge down the left. Ball is over the line. It's a long forward pass. Another piece of really good defending. Bishavat. Radu. Barcelona in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Now it's closer. It's a decent ball. Oh, he's broken through. And the ball's come out. The ball's loose and he's after it. Looking for a decent ball in. That's not going to find its target. Piqué hoops it upfield. Parolo tries to stroke it through, and now they can launch a counter. Swept in. And it's there to get rid. It's a good throw at all, really. He's given away possession cheaply. Luis Suarez. That's a brilliant interception. Good clearance and very necessary. Well played, he saw that coming. Vermaelen. Arda Turan. Danger averted for now. And there's the end of the first half.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Iniesta floats one over, tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
Oh, good interception. Well positioned to make that interception. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Now it's Rakitic. And it's Luis Suarez. Oh, well intercepted. Really alert to the danger. Mascherano. Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba. Going full tilt down the left. Jordi Alba. Corner. Fine defending there. And it's Messi. Now it's Rakitic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jordi Alba. They really are proving themselves to be solid all over the field. Parolo brings the ball forward. Barcelona still have 2 substitutions up their sleeve. Oh, he's come up against a brick wall there. Stefan de Vrij pumps it upfield. Ball swung in. Barcelona can count themselves very lucky there. They looked fragile. Iniesta looks to dink one in. Jordi Alba. Who's going to make this theirs? It's come loose. And they go once more. This could fall anywhere. They've managed to get it away. Iniesta. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, the ball's come loose! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Oh, that couldn't have been any closer. It merited a goal for me, but to hit the post, that's very unlucky. We're talking fractions here.
Mascherano. Iniesta. Hoists it high. Luis Suarez gets it back. Iniesta. Billia gets good distance on it. Felipe Anderson. Parolo. Lulic. Mascherano. Iniesta. Tries to dink it in. Stefan de Vrij. Now it's closer. Basta. Jordi Alba. Now it's Neymar. And it's Iniesta. Played out to the wing. Neymar has been given offside. Looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, they can still hope for one more chance. Maybe two if they're lucky.
Candreva. Now the pass. Matri. Rakitic. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Matri.
Yeah, the defence had him exactly where they wanted him there. Didn't even give him the space or the room to turn. And I think if they can keep him facing the other way, then his threat becomes a much lesser issue.
Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Referee's given a throw. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Luis Suarez passes it through. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. And he's there to cut it out. Great leap! Braafheid can hoist it clear. Conco looking to penetrate opposition lines. And that's it. One goal settled it. A tense and exciting game that just got away.
Well, once they went behind, I just wonder whether the manager can be pleased with himself. I thought he could have done a little bit more to get them back on level terms.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be on the way very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Barcelona against Lazio. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
Well, I thought it was very well worked down the right side, but don't underestimate the volley. They can be a difficult skill.
Barcelona didn't expect this, that's for sure. What can they do now? Candreva passes it through. That intervention was very necessary. Daniel Alves thrust towards the front line. Looks like a good ball through. Oh, flags up. He must have been offside.
I just thought he got too impatient then. It was the right move, but he's got to keep himself on the right side.
Oh, too much weight on that. Right through the middle. Neymar with a shot! Massive leap! It's in! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. So midway through the first half, and it is a tight old tie. Neymar puts it into the middle. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Bashta. Barolo. Steered out wide. He's there to get rid. Looks to slip it through. Now it's Messi. Oh, they can break here. Messi. He can get that clear. Managed to get it away. Barolo. Closer with the ball through. Out towards the flank. Repelled by the keeper. Loose ball, who's going to get that? Oh, good hand from the keeper. That'll be a goal kick. Tries a through ball. And closer! Goal! Lazio! And they get themselves in front! Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Look, you can only exploit the space if the pass is good enough, and in that instance it was instinctive and quick, and it did the damage.
Lazio get themselves into the lead. Now the pass. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Well, I thought he was onside, but the decision was for the referee's assistant.
It's a throw. Arda Turan. Neymar with the ball through. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Parolo. And it's Messi. Well positioned to make that interception. Stefan de Vrij. That's not going to make it. Mascherano. Dani Alves. So what now? Now it's closer. And it's closer. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Barcelona in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Neymar, chance! Messi. That's not going to go down too well with his teammates. It's a loose ball. Tries to dink it in, and the ball's come out, and the follow-up, Lazio get it again. Arda Turan, time added on will be 2 minutes. Lulic. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez plays it out to the wing. First half is done. Start of the second half. So 45 minutes to turn it round. Basta. Neymar. Rakitic. Forward it goes. He spotted the run and played him through. It's come loose. And he's there to hoof it away. Daniel Alves. Well played, he saw that coming. Billia was long and forward. Rakitic. And he's made certain that won't get through. Looks like a good ball through. Promising cross.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Good clearance and very necessary. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Looks to slip it through, and it's Neymar. Messi! In he goes again! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! Barcelona are back in business! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
This is quite a battle.
Yeah, in a game like this, every chance is vital, but they're back on level terms.
Iniesta looks to dink one in. Now it's closer. Oh, flags up. Barcelona may be thinking about substitutions now. They still have 2 available. attend to it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Luis Suarez, and he's there to cut it out. Clears it out of harm's way. Lazio emerge unscathed, they were right up against it. And it's Lulic. Jordi Alba. Neymar. Passes it through. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Barcelona get it back again. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez with the cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
He's putting on a show here, I think.
He's just a nightmare for any defence. His movement, his pace, his anticipation, it's on another level. It's so hard for any defence to contain that.
Who's going to make this theirs? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Piqué. Rafinha. Jordi Alba. And it's Rafinha. Now it's Candreva. It's a brilliant interception. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. Iniesta. Stefan de Vrij does well to read it and intercepts. Good idea, just poorly executed. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Chip through. Now it's Neymar, looking to force his way through. Goal! Barcelona! And the comeback is complete! Well, that always looked the likely outcome.
Neymar is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Barcelona take the lead.
Listen, it's no surprise to me as to who scored the goal. When you look through this team, he's the stat.
And in it goes! Two up and threatening to pull clear. Just so calm under pressure.
Vermaelen demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it. Villa. Iniesta floats one over, played out wide. Iniesta, Messi. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Jordi Alba. Loose ball, who's going to get that? And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's bounce-back ability, responding superbly to come from behind, shrugging off setbacks along the way, and determinedly getting there in the end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, we saw some textbook football from wide areas that continued to produce expansive attacking play that was ultimately too hard to handle. They were simply too good in the wide areas. Another point I can make is that the foundations for this win were placed near both touchlines because they were able to build attack after attack with little resistance.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.